Hi, it's Jersey Joe from Rust Never Sleeps Show 2, and I'm here to do my videos. Kind of tired today, so I don't know how many videos I'm going to do, but this is my first one because I wanted to give you my picks of the week for my CD selection, and my first selection is Robbie Roberts, the front man for the band, the group called The Band. He put this album out in the early 1990s. It's called Storyville, and it has a bunch of guests on the album, including Neil Young, one of my favorite singers and songwriters, and it's a really nice CD, a little funk to it, that New Orleans groove, and it's well worth your investment to go out and try to get it in your record stores or CD stores, I should say, that are still out there, but it might be out of print because it was put out about 20 years ago, so if you can't, try to go to iTunes. I'm sure it'll be on iTunes, and you can download most of the album. But check it out. Go to iTunes, sample the songs, and I think you'll really like it because it's got a really good funky sound to it with a little rhythm and blues with the New Orleans taste of a little bit of rock and roll. So check it out. Robbie Roberts, Storyville. And my second pick is one of the best albums I've had the pleasure to put in my CD player. It's U2's album called Achtung, Baby. It came out after the Joshua Tree, which was another good album. It really rocks. Got a couple mellow songs on the album. One that stands out is One. It's called One, the song, and Better Than the Real Thing. Wild Horses, Who's Gonna Ride My Wild Horses, Mysterious, Try to Throw Your Arms Around the World, Ultraviolet Light, Light My Way. It just has a ton of great songs on it, and Bono's in fine voice, and the band sounds really tight with the edge on guitar, so check it out, and it's a really good album. U2, one of their older albums. Their new music is okay, but it's not nearly as good as their prime period that was in the early 1990s to mid-90s. They really put out a lot of good music. I mean, they're still a good rock and roll band. They're more like, I don't know, a big monster tour band now, but they still rock out. But this album was when they were in their prime, and it's well worth your while to put out. $10 for Achtung, Baby, U2. And I guess I'll give you one more pick. Let me see what I got here. It's worth your while. This is a good one. Neil Young. A couple weeks ago, I talked about Decade, but Neil Young put this album out about 4 or 5 years ago. Greatest Hits. It covers his career from his songs in the 70s all the way up to Harvest Moons, and it's got a lot of nice tunes on it, so if you want to check this one out, it's Neil Young's Greatest Hits. So that's my picks for the week for CDs, and I'll be back next Sunday to give you some more choice picks for music. But and also I like to say Neil Young's movie is coming out, Journey. It was released at the Toronto Film Festival, the third in the trilogy of Jonathan Demme movies. I'm psyched, and I can't wait till it hits the theaters. So look out for that one too, man. It's going to really be awesome. It's going to have a lot of the Noise album songs on it, and mixed in with a couple of his classic tunes. And I went to a show at the Tower Theater, man. It blew me away. I mean, the man is 65 years old, and he still rocks out, man. I hope Lil Wayne can do that when he's that old. My son's favorite artist, but I think Lil Wayne probably he'll be in a walker trying to get up on the stage. He'll never be able to compete with Neil the Wheel. So check it out, man, and peace out.